首先好多謝大家百忙中抽時間嚟 Hi Gary 參加我哋呢個新 product 嘅試聽會。咁嗱大概咁樣講下，你陣間會聽到乜嘢先啦？即係嗱，由呢個喇叭開始啦，喇叭呢隻就我哋今日全部都係旗艦嚟嘅，除咗個前級之外，因為我自己本人係覺得有少少瑕疵，佢個旗艦個前級咧係嚟唔到嘅。咁咧暫時我哋用住呢個先啦 ，Inspiration 佢就最入門嗰一個，咁係呢一範啫。咁其他都係呢個就係Delta Acoustic 裏面最 top 嘅型號啦，DAC-250。咁全金屬兩粒煲係鑽石陶瓷三文治鋁合金，咁一節節咁做出嚟嘅。咁呢個係需要個 power 大啲嘅，咁所以今次咧就用咗個Constellation 嘅 Statement。咁呢一隻咧亦都係佢哋投對多資源落去製作嘅方法咧，都係非常之破費，因為一個工程師搞掂晒嘅呢部機，就唔係行流水拉做出嚟嘅。呢一部就流水拉做出嚟。咁power 咧呢隻就兩個 channel， 每個 channel 800瓦，真係足800瓦啦。咁你睇呢個 size， 我諗你都知道係唔使懷疑㗎啦。咁嗱前級啦，前級呢隻我哋依家用個 direct mode 出嘅，咁咧都係有嗰陣味㗎啦，基本上 Constellation 嗰陣味啦。咁頭擔咧就1、2、3、4、1、5件啦，其實就係6件嘅。咁有一件個 transport 咧就未嚟到啊，要去到下年先嚟到個 transport 嘅。咁講起 dCS 咧，咁當然啦就唔係我講啦，今日我哋揾咗 dCS 嘅代表嚟親自講。咁有咩問題咧就唔好俾佢得閒啦，咁就可以麻煩佢解答你哋嘅心目中嘅問題啦。咁請Ralph, please welcome you.
Thank you very much. So good afternoon, everyone. And firstly, just like to say a massive thank you for taking the time to be here today. So it's exciting times for dCS. So I recognize quite a few faces here. So most probably I've met you or seen you at the Hong Kong show many times over the years. So here we are with our fantastic partners, Rich Comedy and Hi-Fi Gallery, showing our newest and the latest creation called Varése. So most of you must have seen the Varése system at the Hong Kong show, where we had it on static display. So this is the first active display of Varése in Asia. So this is the first time anybody will be able to hear it. So yes, so it's so what I'll do is I'll take you through details of the Varése system, what went into the development of it, how it's different, what the system has to offer, and then towards the end of the session, if you have any queries, questions, just feel free to ask. So yeah, so with dCS products, as most of you are already aware, so we are based in Cambridge in the UK, and all our products, all our hardware, software, mechanical design, everything is done in-house by us back at the factory in Cambridge. Right? So with Varése, we have so this is the newest and the latest flagship system, and it's got to be one of the most ambitious, the most difficult and the most focused project we have undertaken to date. And it's been in development for quite a few years now, I think coming up to about 6 years now. So literally with Varése, we started from a clean slate. Everything has been redesigned from scratch. So it has all of our key dCS technologies which you are familiar with, down to our ring DAC technology, our clocking technology, upsampling. So everything that you are already aware of, this is the next level. So it's still at the core heart of the system. It still has all of those dCS core technologies, but it's a completely new architecture. Everything has been redesigned from scratch. So it's been a huge project for us. And again, so with Varése, we have set the standards yet again in terms of whether it comes to measured performance or even sonic performance. It just literally takes the performance to just another level, even compared to our existing range of products. So Varése is a leap forward. So I'll run you through the system, then we can go through details of each one of the components within the system. So right now what we have here is we've got 5 Varése components. So very firstly here, we have the Varése user interface. This is the window into the system. So it features a touchscreen display. And the whole idea, there's multiple ideas behind this while we were creating Varése, is firstly and most importantly, easy access to music. You know, how can we get our customers to just access the music very, very quickly and easily, the functionality. So the whole interface, the way you interface with the system has completely changed to what we've done in the past. So again, it comes down to ease of use. So with the user interface, you've got a touchscreen display on here, within which you've got all your menus, etc. you can go into. Now, in addition to that, with the user interface, we also have we've got a remote control as well. And then we've also have available our newest and the latest Actus Mosaic app. So it gives you, so the way to control your system is through the app, through the remote handset, or directly from the front screen of the user interface itself. Now, next in the system, we have our mono DACs. So you've got the left channel and the right channel. So this has been a massive, it's been a huge project for us. So it's for the first time ever, dCS, up until now, within the dCS range, you would find it was a stereo DAC. So it's the first time ever dCS has now introduced a dual mono DAC, basically. And again, completely different architecture, even though at the core heart of the system, we do have our ring DAC technology. Again, I'll go into a bit more detail shortly. Then what we have here is this is called the Varése core. So this is the heart of the system. So every single component in the Varése system gets connected to the core. So this is the heart or the brain of the system, and everything gets controlled from here. Then we have the Varése master clock. Now, the sixth piece will be, which is currently it's still in development, it's going to be a CBS SED transport. So hopefully early next year, we're expecting to release the transport. Right, so let's start off with the Varése mono DACs. Now, internally, it's just been the whole architecture. It's completely different. It's completely been redesigned. Now, up until now, as a lot of you are familiar with the dCS ring DAC, and the latest version was the Apex, which many of our customers benefited from that upgrade. You know, Vivaldi, Rossini, and Bartok customers. Now, within the ring DAC itself, you have 96 current sources, right, as part of the ring DAC. Now, 48 of them are used for the left channel, 48 are used for the right channel, right? But with Varése, it's completely different. So within each of the DACs, we've got 96 current sources just for one channel. And then again, the same for the right channel as well. So what we're doing is, what this is now called is, it's called the differential DAC. So this is an evolution to what we've had in the rest of the product range. So this is the next completely new architecture. So how it operates is, now that we've got 96 current sources for each channel. So if you just look at the left channel DAC, so that's got its own 96 current sources. So how it operates is, you've got 48 latches, 48 of the current sources are running the data in phase, and the other 48 are running in anti-phase. So what that gives you is a truly balanced stack. So that's happening exactly what's happening in the left. The right does exactly the same. So the ring DAC board within there, again with the 96 current sources, half running in phase, half running anti-phase. Now, another benefit that we have of this is that, obviously, when you take the rest of our product ranges with one DAC board that's running both channels, obviously each channel, it's running, it's drawing its own current. Then the clocking is done individually for each channel. Within here, as it's only one channel in the DAC, it's just running the draw on the current is constant at all times. It doesn't change. And then in addition to that, again, you've got one clocking happening as well. So what that gives you is, it gives you lots and lots of stability within the system. Now, the power supply section, internally, again, that's been redesigned from scratch yet again. Now internally, what you have within each of the DACs is you've got two separate power supplies, so two power transformers. One is completely dedicated to all the analog circuitry, and one all dedicated to all the digital circuitry. So it's completely separate. So within the, it's actually quite a big, it was quite a big challenge for us. Now, when you're looking at a stereo DAC, it's much easier to do the clocking within that system because the left-right channel, they're all in the same box. But over here, it becomes a challenge because you've got mono DACs now. You've got the left channel and you've got the right channel. Now, what we have to do what you need to do is you need both of the DACs to be completely synchronized at all times. Now, there was no technology or interface available that would enable you to do that. And that was a huge challenge for us. Now, as part of the design of the Varése DACs, we've had to develop technologies that would optimize the performance of our DAC and the rest of the system as well, which we'll go in a little bit more detail shortly. So what we've done is, so the timing of these two, to keep that completely synchronized, there's a couple of technologies that we've developed. Now, one of them is called Tomix. So that's to do with the clocking side of things. Now, it's our own patented technology that enables us to keep both DACs completely in sync at all times, and to be able to synchronize the internal clock within each of the DACs. So the samples are arriving exactly at the same time for the left and for the right. And in addition to that, further technologies that we've had to develop, something what we call Actus. So that's the whole interface. So we've got all proprietary, so to run the whole Actus interface, so we've had to develop our own proprietary software as well as hardware to enable us to deliver the level of performance that Varése delivers. Now, when we talk about Actus now, so it's, now if you look at the back of the system, we have an Actus cable, right? Now, we have done away with, like, you don't have the standard connectivity anymore, you know, like the AES, like if you look at compare it to something like the Vivaldi, you have separate clocking cables on BNC, then for the audio data, you've got the AES cables. Now, within the Varése system, everything is run over a single cable, which we call the Actus cable. So again, it's proprietary to us. So we've had to develop that cable and interface. So Actus stands for, so it's it controls the audio, then it controls its control, that's the C, and T is the timing. So basically that one cable controls everything. The timing of the system, the control of the system, and then obviously the audio data running through that. And everything runs asynchronously. So with if you look at the back of the units, what you'll see is that you've got one cable running from each of the components into the core. So the core is basically the heart of the system. So that pretty much all the control happens from here. So you'll have one cable, one Actus cable connected to the clock, one Actus cable connected to the left DAC, one Actus cable connected to the right, one to the user interface. Eventually, once the transport is launched, again, the same thing will happen. So again, that cable we have is, so that's a proprietary cable, the whole design of it. And the connectors we use is something what we call a LEMO connector. And again, the configuration is very specific to dCS. Right, so now within this system, within the core itself, what we have is all the DSP now happens within the core. So all the oversampling, all the digital signal processing, and all the network streaming happens through the core itself. So it controls everything. Now another thing, once we finish the presentation, please do come and have a look. So dCS is all about upgradability. Now to give you an idea, something like just as an example, the Vivaldi system, that was launched at the Hong Kong show in 2012. And it's still current for today because it's evolved over the years by means of software updates or hardware upgrades. And any of our DCS customers, they know, that's one constant you have in the system. some point your speakers will change, cables change, you change your amps, but the dCS is a constant that stays there because it continues to keep on evolving over the years. And even 10 years, 12 years, 14 years down the line, it'll still be current for those times. And if you compare the Vivaldi back of 2012 and the Vivaldi of today, in terms of performance, in terms of functionality, it's completely different. So the same thing applies obviously to the Varése, but we've taken a slightly different approach. So again, the software upgradability is there, the same as what you find in the rest of our product ranges, and Vivaldi, Rossini, Bartok, and even the Lina. But in addition to what we have is, you'll find that there's 3 slots at the back of the core, which offers you upgradability for the future. Like, to give you an example, what we will be releasing, I believe sometime in December, early January, it's a module. Basically, you just slot it in at the back, and it gives you that additional functionality. So one of the first modules we will be releasing, which it will offer you dual AES, single AES, USB connectivity. So if you're looking at that kind of connectivity, you just buy that module, it just slots in at the back, and voila. That enables you to connect either an existing dCS transport, or if you have an other digital source you would like to connect into the system, it gives you the digital inputs necessary for that. But obviously, if you were just keeping it just as just the Varése system and you had the Varése transport, then obviously you don't need that module. But some customers might just go for this now, and they want to use their existing Vivaldi transport or Rossini transport in the system. So by adding that module, it would enable them to do so. And then obviously there's further expansion slots here as well. So, and in the future, based on feedback from customers like yourselves, of what you would like to see, what upgrades you would like to see in the future, what connectivity you would like, then once we get that feedback, then we can, as and when the time allows, we will bring in that upgradability by means of, again, these modules as well. Right, so in terms of functionality, it's an all-in-one solution. It does everything, and there's many new features within the Varése system itself. Now, you do have within the system, you can upsample all the way up to 8 times DSD, or you can stay with PCM if you wish. So you have all the multiple DSDs, DSD times 2, 4, 6, all the way up to 8. In addition to that, now the Varése system also enables you to stream from a NAS, or basically stream DSD 512 as well, which customers have been asking for, so we made sure that was added to the system. And there's many things that are planned for the future as well. Now Varése, as I mentioned earlier, it's been a big project for us. So Varése has been in development for just under 6 years. So a lot of time, R&D, time and effort has gone into this system. And in terms of performance, whether it's measured or whether it's sonic performance, we have really managed to push the boundaries with this, and we've again, set the standard yet again within the industry. Now again, it's we were talking about the Actus cable. Now again, it is a lot of boxes. Now some of our customers said, okay, I would like to, put them in different places. Now, what you could do is, like some of our customers have ended up putting the mono DACs on either side of the amplifier, and then the user interface on the other end, the room closer to them so they can control it. Now, the beauty of the Actus cable is that you can actually run it very extra long lengths, even up to 30 meters, 40 meters, 50 meters, without any loss of data. So it'll give you optimal performance for this. So that does give you the flexibility. Ideally, you want them all together, but if you wanted to have one of the boxes a little bit further away, that enables you to do that as well. Right, what else can I tell you about this? Yeah, now as a system right now, if you were looking to get Varése, so you would have to have the core, obviously the left and the right, the mono DACs, and the user interface. So the clock is an optional extra, but as you've experienced, once you listen to what the clock has to offer, you just have to have the clock, period, and that's it. So that will make it a purely a streaming system, but then obviously with in the very near future, we will be launching the Varése transport. That will give you the CD, SSD playback capability as well. All right, so what we'll do now is let's play some tracks for you. Then in between, then I can give you a bit more explanation as well. Right.
Sleeping.
It turns gorge.
Whoa, what happened there?
Yeah, because it plays nothing.
Okay, good. Excuse me for a second.
Stand by.
Let's just pop that open.
呢個都係其中一個功能嘅，咁有一段時間冇聲咧嘅時候，佢會聲擺翻。咁當然啦，你可以調翻係唔瞓覺都得嘅。
最大部嗰個解碼嘅，
唔係，最大部嗰個係個 call 嚟嘅，全部控制器，綜合晒所有啲線
唔使埋線，唔使埋線，
係啦，
淨係電線啫。
咁啊 dAC 咧就左右嗰兩嚿，左右嗰兩嚿，咁啊左解碼，右解碼，full balance嘅。
咁左邊上嗰個係
clock 咯，
嗰個 clock
係啦，咁 master clock 咯，跟住嗰隻就 interface 就去睇我哋做咗啲乜嘢，同埋佢依家有啲咩做緊咧，就係嗰嚿嘢顯示俾你睇嘅。
而家呢個係呢個係嗰個右邊嗰個係轉流嗰個。
其實轉流都係入翻個 call 做晒嘅，係啦，嗰個淨係同你溝通嘅啫。
即係然之後加埋淨係爭個鍵盤嘅。
係啦，冇錯，咁就六件頭齊啦。
即係話佢全部係複製嗰啲線入去個 call， 即係入去個 call。
冇錯，佢
但係如果我而
嗰
家用翻 dCS， 而家佢 transfer 入得到去。
唔得，
係咪個限制咗？
冇錯，一定要有 Alice 嘅頭先可以用到。
係啦，我可以整個 transfer 嘅線先，即係一定要用翻。
Ken, can you just switch that off for me for a second? Yes.
咁但係佢話佢有個 module 你可以插落去，
係啦，可以插落去
module 落去你就可以
上駁到啦。
嘅 transfer 係啦，就行 AES 啊或者行唔知佢有啲咩 platform 係咯。
即係個 core 加多個 module 就可以駁翻其他嘢，係啦，係啦。
俾啲時間佢啊，係啊，瞓到冧。
Now, one of the things we'll be adding as well as, which is very, very new for the first time, is you can choose languages. So again, I don't know how relevant that would be in Hong Kong, but again, for example, you could choose German. That's all the settings, etc. within the app. Everything will be in German. Then we're going to do simplified Chinese, 2 different versions of the Chinese as well. So you can select that, and then it gives you all those options as well. So just make it easy to use. Right, so just check play on that. Let's turn it on.
識啲出口。
How's that going to stand up? Can you just turn that off? Stop. not supposed to be happening. No, we're not sure what's happening yet. Bear with me for a second. To do a lot of editing. No, this is actually system number 5 that's left the factory. So we've literally just started shipping a couple of weeks ago. So these are all the demo units that are going out there. So this is still running pre-release software. The whole software is being updated on a regular basis. So I think for customer orders, we start shipping as of next month. So, which are already starting to come in, which is great. Because we're only making limited numbers of these every month. So it's limited production. Okay, let's see. Right, let's try it. Okay, let's start with this. Right, the first track I'm going to play for you is called Acoustic by Billy Raphael. So it's actually quite a nice track. I'd enjoy this.
Maybe we could strip it down. We could take it back to basics. Baby, we control the sound. We could make it wake the neighbors. But baby, let's be quiet now. Reach out, pull down on the fade. We don't have to get so theatrical. 'Cause you know even simple can be special. We don't have to get loud to lose it. All we need is just me and you. We don't have to scream out to prove it. We could keep it all acoustic. Ooh, keep it all acoustic. Ooh, keep it all. Let me see the real you. Hey, take off all your makeup. Undress me to the naked truth. Until we're both uncomplicated. 'Cause all the things we wanna do are so much better when we're naked. We don't have to get so theatrical. 'Cause you know even simple can be special. We don't have to get loud to lose it. All we need is just me and you. We don't have to scream out to prove it. We could keep it all acoustic. Ooh, keep it all acoustic. Ooh, keep it all. Your fingertips on my neck. Oh, pull me in close to your lips. Oh, we don't have to get about to lose. All we need is just me and you. We don't have to scream out to prove it. We could keep it all coasting. We don't have to give out to lose it. All we need is just me and you. We don't have to scream out to prove it. We could keep it all coasting. Ooh, keep it all coasting. Ooh, keep it all.
Alrighty. So we'll be playing a number of tracks, different genres. So what you've been listening to now is streaming from Cobus. Then we've also got a NAS at the back of the show, the store. So we'll be streaming some tracks from the NAS as well. So. All right, the next track I'm going to play for you, as you've most probably heard this, so it's Trouble's What You're In. So it's a live performance. Have you heard of an artist called by the name of Fink? Don't think so. All right, have a listen to this. Again, it's actually a very nice recording.
Troubles with sharing, trouble with a dress that's as black as my heart on this train. Troubles with sharing, trouble with those lips that's as red as the blood in my veins. Trouble, you know it. Soft darling, 'Cause I've been waiting for just one love. Pleasure.
All right, let's play you some female vocals, something slightly different. So this track, next track is called Birds.
Sound of the birds taking off scared you last night. Though they were right to leave, right to use their wings to fly. So the sound of the birds taking off scared you last night. Though they were right to leave, right to use their wings to fly. I just can't figure out, is it too late or too early? Is it right on time? Could it be right on? If the crow said it right, we could move out back down early. Could be right on time. Could be right on. So the sound of the birds taking off scared you last night. Though they were right to leave, right to use their wings to fly. So the sound of the birds taking off scared you last night. Though they were right to leave, right to use their wings to fly. Staring at the ceiling, still traveling fears. Thinking if you rise, I rise. We'll be waiting for the morning. He'll crumble and strength. Thinking if you rise, I rise. I run, I run, I. Sound of the birds taking off scared you last night. Though they were right to leave, right to use their wings to fly. Sound of the birds taking off scared you last night. Though they were right to leave, right to use their wings to fly. I just can't figure out, is it too late? Too early? Can't figure out, is it too late? Too early? Can't figure out, is it too late? Too early? Too early? Can't figure out, is it too late? Is it too late? Is it too early? Too late? Is it
All right, so the next track, our good friend Ken selected this, so he quite enjoys it. So it's a Japanese track. I don't understand a word of it, but it sounds pretty good. So let's play it.
Okay.
No, this is not Japanese.
It's not.
This
This
is
one is not Japanese.
It's not.
It's Chinese.
Chinese.
It's Chinese.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Chinese.
但是我没有，
Good song.
我只是怔怔望着你的脚步，我以为
Oh no, hold on a sec. It's supposed to be a different track. I got the wrong one.
Give it a check.
Right. So that was Namada no Kiss. That was the one, wasn't it?
Yes. The cover is similar.
I'm sorry.
Also in yellow.
Oh, that's yellow as well. Exactly. I'm just looking, but the. Where's it? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Here we go. Right. Let's start again.
Yeah.
This is Japanese.
Yes.
今すぐ会って見つめる素振りをしてみてもなぜに黙って心離れてしまう泣かないで夜が辛くても雨に打たれた花のようにマジで怒った時ほど素顔が愛しくて互いにもっと分かり合えてたつもり行かないで胸が痛むから他の誰かと出会うために涙のキスもう一度誰よりも愛してる最後のキスもう一度だけでも君を胸に抱いていつも笑った思い出だらけの二人にも夜風がそっと恋の終わりを告げる悲しみの時は過ぎるけどきっと明日の夢は見ない涙のキスを一度誰よりも愛してる最後のキスもう一度だけでも君のために送る振られたつもりで生きてゆくにはダメになりそうなほど悲しみが消えない涙のキスもう一度誰よりも愛してるさよならは言葉にできないそれは夏の定め涙のキスもう一度誰よりも愛してる最後のキスもう一度だけでも君を抱いていたい
next track is a Chinese track. I don't understand what it says on the album art. Well, I've just got written down here,
Okay.
Lady with Green Trees.
Okay.
That's the cover. So,
Lady
so
呢個 server 裏邊嘅。
see, Lady with the Green Trees behind us.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
蔡琴
That's it.
very famous in Hong Kong.
Right.
Okay.
让我与你握别，再轻轻抽出我的手，直到思念从此生根，华年从此停顿。热泪在心中汇成河流，热泪在心中汇成河流。让我与你握别，再轻轻抽出我的手，是那样万般无奈的凝视，渡口旁找不到一朵相送的花。就把祝福别在襟上吧，而明日有个天涯。让我与你握别，再轻轻抽出我的手，是那样万般无奈的凝视，渡口旁找不到一朵相送的花。就把祝福别在襟上吧，而明日有个天涯。
Alrighty, let's play a bit of jazz now. So most probably you've heard so many different versions of Take 5. So this is a slightly different twist to it. So I don't know if you've heard it or not, but let's play it. It's by Joe Morello.
類似好似 drum check 咁樣。
Alrighty. Alright, this is something, the next track is mostly you've all heard and are familiar with, so a bit of blues. It's Louis Armstrong and Ella, Foggy Day. Let's try that.
I was a stranger in this city, out of town where the people I knew. I had that feeling of self-pity. What to do, what to do, what to do. The outlook was decidedly blue. But as I walked through the foggy streets alone, it turned out to be the luckiest day I've known. A foggy day in London town had me low and had me down. I took the morning with the long. The British Museum had lost its charm. How long, I wondered, could this thing last? But the age of miracles hadn't passed. Yes, for suddenly, baby, I saw you there. Through the fog in London town, the sun was shining everywhere.
A foggy day in London town had me low and it had me down. I viewed the morning with alarm. The British Museum had lost its charm. How long I wondered, could this thing last? But the age of miracles hadn't passed. For suddenly I saw you there, and through foggy London town the sun was shining everywhere.
All right, we'll play roughly about another 3 or 4 tracks, and then after that, I'll be available to answer any questions you might have. All right. Okay. So let's play something different. Get a bit of classical in there as well. There we go. All right, the next track I'm going to play is, it's most probably none of you have heard this. So it's one of my wife's favorite artists. So she's Spanish. So the artist is here, the female vocalist here is Pablo Alborán. So he sings in Spanish, and the female vocalist on there is Carminha from Portugal. So it's a live performance. So he sings in Spanish and she's singing in Portuguese, but it's a duet. So it's quite a nice track. All right.
Si alguna vez preguntas el por qué, no sabré decirte la razón. Yo no la sé, por eso más perdóname. Ni una sola palabra, no más besos, ni una sola caricia. Esto se acaba aquí, no hay manera ni forma de decir que sí. Una sola palabra, no más besos, ni una sola caricia. Esto se acaba aquí, no hay manera ni forma de decir que sí. Si alguna vez creíste que por ti sombra caíste poco a poco en mí. Fui yo, no sé, por eso más perdoné. Una sola palabra más, no más besos ni una sola caricia habrá. Esto se acaba aquí, no hay manera ni forma de decir que sí. Siento volverte loca, darte el veneno de mi boca. Siento tener que irme así, sin decirte adiós. Siento volverte, siento tener que irme así, sin decirte adiós. No más besos ni una sola caricia. Esto se acaba aquí, no hay manera ni forma de decir que sí. Una sola vez, no más besos ni una sola caricia. Esto se acaba aquí, no hay manera ni forma de decir que sí.
Right, hope you enjoyed that. Right, what can we play next? Let's try this track.
The world was on fire, no
Alright, let's play one final track. So this is So Do I by Christy Moore.
This is the day the fisherman likes, and so do I. When the rain puts a shine on the chestnut spikes, hear the curlews cry. The nightingale sings her best. We'll drink a pint in Hamilton's Rest, and the girl I love wore a muslin dress. The fisherman dreamed of the sun in the west, and so do I. So do I. Now I can see, since the girl that I love dearly has cast her loving spell on me. This is the day the cuckoo likes, and so do I. When the hills fall down in different shapes and the swallows fly, to a hidden beach where boats can go, mountain rivers overflow. I hear the squealing of the seagulls as on they go. So do I, and so do I. Now I can see, since the girl that I love dearly has cast her loving spell on me. I crossed the 7 oceans, forevermore I'll wander, till she has cast her loving spell on me. This is the day the fisherman likes, and so do I. When the rain puts a shine on the chestnut spikes, hear the curlews cry. The nightingale sings her best. We'll drink a pint in Hamilton's Rest, and the girl I love wore a muslin dress, and the fisherman dream in the sun in the west. So do I, and so do I. So do I, and so do I. And so do I.
Well, thank you very much, and hope you enjoyed that. So if, once again, so as I mentioned earlier, so the Varése here is on, it's on permanent demonstration here. So I would strongly recommend, as and when you have the time, you have the opportunity, you know, speak to our lovely friends at Hi-Fi Gallery. They'll be able to arrange a one-to-one demonstration for you. And then the final test is once you hear, you know, system here, After that, you can always request for a home demonstration as well, and that's where the final test is, hearing it, in the context of your own demo room and your own system as well. And you'd be able to really appreciate what the system's trying to do, or what the system has to offer. So again, thank you so much for your patience once again, and if anybody has any questions, just please feel free to come and walk up to me and just ask. Thank you very, very much. Alrighty.
Is there any volume? The volume control.
Yes.